Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special hosted event bidding a fond farewell to our friend the Mustang 500 FR 500S that iRacing took from us all too soon. It's a bit of a bummer, but this car no longer has a regular racing series on iRacing. So we put together a hosted event, two 20-minute races back to back. We've already done our qualifying. Looks like we're starting a P3.
It's over.
We're going to see how all these races turn out. Thanks for joining in. We'll see you on the track.
Damn, I don't want a heater.
All right, we're about to get the green flag here at Watkins Glen. Let's see how these races go.
Post car is off. Time to do your job.
Oh, no.
Green, green, green. Left side. The next car's the leader. Clear on the left.
Whoa!
There's an incident.
Warning, warning, warning!
The mayhem starts already.
I picked the wrong side to dodge. Sorry about that.
Good thing I put that fast repair in.
Yeah, don't forget the unchecked tire.
Car on your left. Still there. Stay on the right. Still there. Hold your line. Keep to the right. Keep to the right. Clear.
Push, Matty, push.
He's holding on by his teeth, man.
Hey, there's worse things that could happen. You could have your game crash like Aki did.
Oh no, Slugger!
You're in second
That
position.
grass will get you. I think that is the scariest turn I've ever taken in real life. It is terrifying. That was fun.
Yeah, I saw you blinking out there, Aki. I was like, man, I hope his connection's not falling apart. And then boom, you were gone. Looks like we're getting commentary from Matt Malone. He must have gotten wrecked out as well. We got a broadcast of this race over on Matt Malone's Twitch channel if you want to check it out. Well, a little brush of the wall there never hurt anybody.
was waiting for a slowdown there.
Stay on the right. Stay on the right. Still there. Here on the left.
Pass done.
Left side. Here on the left. Car on your left.
Oh boy, maybe not.
Still there. Stay on the right. Here on the left.
Good racing, boys.
Whoa, close. I thought you were dead for sure. The one thing I can do is save these things. Instant spin coming.
All right. Still there. You got a slow car on the right.
Oh,
Go
gosh.
On the left. Go.
Oh, Lord.
What on earth?
Still there. Hold your line.
She's supposed to be pointing that direction.
Keep to the left. You're on the left. 3 wide. Car right. 2 wide. Stay on the left. Stay on the left. Clear.
Got him. I know, isn't he fun to watch? That's why eNASCAR hired him to do watch along commentary on all their races.
You're in first. Car right. Stay on the left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Ooh, that's how you do it, doggy! Put them side by side behind me, and I drive off in the distance.
Evening's looking good. You just hit the fastest lap.
Good.
Hopefully Malone's covering some of the other battles that are going on too. Oh, we got a second gap behind us now. Can we pull away? Had to second guess the final corner. That cost me. Otherwise, we might have broken it.
You've got the fastest lap.
The draft, that is.
Good racing, guys. Yeah, it's not over yet.
Not yet.
Don't know why I thought that was white flag.
Yeah, you're so used to those 15-minute races.
Are y'all up there playing mind games?
I actually think he's slowed down.
He definitely did.
I tricked myself.
Wait, we can get into some lap traffic here.
Do y'all actually ship this thing at like 62?
Yeah, first rib.
Snacks catching back up a little bit here.
Alright.
Oh, a little brush on the wall.
You've got damage on the left side.
Uh-oh, we got damage. Hi, Kristen.
P2, just at the fastest lap. 1.9.
Here comes Schnack, sets the fastest lap.
Right side, clear on the right.
I'm not trying to kill you, Mark.
Yes, you were. God.
Classic.
Fun racing.
Yeah, that's good. What the heck?
Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
All right, Schnack.
Still there. Keep to the right. Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
Sturdy.
Clear.
Push, Matty, push!
Got it back. Oh no! Freaking rammed me.
White flag. Nice.
Last lap, here we go. Oh, somebody turned on. That's why I can't hear him anymore down here on my phone. Somebody turned on the bathroom light.
Car right. Still there. Hold your line.
Uh-oh.
Still there. Hold your line.
We're going through the S's side by side, boys. Let's do it.
Keep to the left. Clear.
Oh! You all right, Matty?
Yeah, I got to lift that. I did.
You're pulling away from the car behind.
I was drifting to the barrier.
0.5 seconds. You've got about 5 laps of fuel left.
All right, let's get Schnack. I'll just take a bath in the dark. Oh. The sacrifices my wife makes, you know? We gotta send it. Good race, Snack.
Yeah, awesome racing, guys.
And now we got another one.
There's the flag.
Yeah, we-
It's over. Good job. Very good
It takes a
job.
minute for the server to switch over to the second race, so everybody just hang out, you know, amuse yourselves with whatever you do. I don't know.
Great racing, guys. Good win, Snack.
Yeah, good racing, guys.
Good battle, Levi.
Yeah, that was real fun. Maybe we shouldn't fight so early.
No, fight right away. That was fine.
Well, not too bad for the first race. Let's get on to the second one. All right, we're ready to start race number 2 here with this group of wily guys. Another strong race around Watkins Glen coming your way.
Pace car is off. Be ready. Green, green, green. Pit road is now open. The next car's the leader. Car right. Clear.
Is everybody alive? Hey, everybody lived.
Sorry if I see up to this.
No, you're good. I scared myself.
Left side. Still there. Stay on the right. Clear.
Oh boy. Yeah, the tires are cold.
Got wheel damage.
Okay, sorry guys, my ship is messing up.
Back end. Your car has too much damage. We've got to...
Sorry, Aki, I was like trying to not die, but some post patrol get us back, man.
Car stops on the right.
I'll just let iRacing handle all the stewarding.
Sounds like you need an admin box.
We got a first timer here.
There's an incident ahead. You got it. Slow car on the right.
All right, let's see if we can get this fast repair and cause any more mayhem. So slow.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. That's it. Go.
Car's fixed. Well, that was a disastrous start to the second race, but hopefully they're having a good battle up there at the front. We'll get some coverage on the replay afterwards, but let's see if we can make up any spots.
That for obvious.
Actually, we're probably not going to make up any spots. Let's go.
Almost strikes again.
Let's just go watch the race here, because it doesn't really matter to me where I finish. Play. Looks like Schnack's running away with it out front. Let's further back down the field. Here we got Jeffrey Robichaud chasing him in P2.
Overtake.
Matty Gwill is just taking third place off of Mark Cohn. And Levi Powell's close on his rear bumper. We got Timothy Rosenfeld as well.
Whoa.
Right there in the front pack. Chased closely by Joshua Lloyd and Matt Malone. Little further back, we got Aki Alvaranta and Aaron Bray. Alatufo and Scott Josie bringing up the back of the field here, but they're still on the tail end of that backpack. Still anybody's game here at Watkins Glen. Let's see what kind of moves Malone has for Matty Gwill down the straight. No chicane to deal with here. We're going straight into the carousel corner. High-speed right-hander. He dives it down the inside and overtakes Matty Gwill like it's nothing. Oh, he's going after Timothy Rosenfeld, Slugger. Slugger 502 as you know him. Look at him go, folks. Look at him go. Well, I don't doubt that we might see him towards the front of the pack by the end of this race. But right now, Matty Gwill heads that backpack while the two Jeffreys run away at the front of this race. Jeffrey Schnackle and Jeffrey Robichaud putting a class on everybody else here, as they can't really seem to get this backpack organized to get caught back up to the leaders. They might get something going here with Matty Gwill running the front of the field there, and Matt Malone passing up. Oh, that was Joshua Lloyd. I misspoke earlier. So Joshua Lloyd falls to the back of that pack. Malone now trying to look for a move around Slugger. He's got Mark Cohn there side by side with him. Malone's going to get the better exit out of this corner. Takes the inside line, gets a little bit loose. But looks like he's holding on to it. Still boxed in behind those two. Up ahead, we don't have any position changes. Matty Gwill and Levi Powell are looking like they might get organized to make a run at the leaders. If they could start pushing each other, they might make it work here. Oh, looks like we had a little bit of contact back here. Let's see if we can go take a look at what happened further back down the pack. It looks like we had a little bit of contact maybe, as Scott Josie got in on the grass, got a little sideways, got a little deep, gave a little tap to the rear bumper of Eric Yagel, but really only did any damage to his own race. Let's go back to live shots here as they barrel down through the S. Malone making a move on the inside of Mark Cohn.
Gonna blow right by me.
Trying to get that position away. Looks like, looks like Aki Alvaranta is looking for some moves on the outside. A little touch, little banging, little push in there as they go through the carousel. Super high-speed right-hander. You take it in fourth gear in this car. Hard to believe the Mustang can corner at that speed, but it does. Still going too wide into the boot. What a race we got here, folks. This is quite the pack. The leaders are still running away with it, behaving themselves, trying to just stay away from the rest of the pack. Matt Willem and Levi Powell trying to get organized to catch up to him. Slugger and Mark Cohn still holding on to the lead of this pack. But if I know Matt Malone, he's hungry to get back up there towards the leaders. We got Timothy Rosenfeld holding him up. Aki Alvaranta still struggling with that one. Aaron Bray in the mix now, too. Next to Al Hatufo going side by side, as Joshua Lloyd still trying to hold off the rest of the pack there. Further back, we've still got David Sylvia and Scott Josie in the race, but they are falling off the back of the pack. Oh no, looks like we have contact.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Looks like we have contact here with Malone and Slugger. Looks like Slugger got a little wide, got out of the grass, tagged the wall, snapped it back around, could not save the car, and then caused a major pile up at the back of the pack. And that'll pretty much take the back end of that out of the race. Let's get back to live pictures. Looks also like Aaron Bray was caught up in that incident and is pretty much out of the race, sitting in the pit lane with yours truly. All right, so now we're down to Mark Cohn, Matt Malone, Aki Alvarenta, something like that. Joshua Lloyd bringing up the back of this pack, still alive. If they can get organized, they could still catch up to Levi Powell and Matty Gwill, who seem to be working together, trying to close that gap to our leaders, the two Jeffreys still running away with this race. Malone looking for a move on Mark Cohn, coming towards the end of the lap. We've got about 10 minutes left in this 20-minute contest. Trying the outside coming out of the boot. That's a risky maneuver. Can he make it stick? Oh, going into the boot. Yes. He gets alongside. Looks like he'll get the inside at the toe of the boot. And that's an overtake done for Matt Malone, moving himself up to fifth place. Levi Powell and Matty Gwill still trying to work together here to try to catch up to our leaders, but they haven't really closed the gap. They're still about 3 seconds back. And doesn't look like they're going to be able to make any inroads on the two Jeffreys at the front, who seem to be behaving themselves, staying nose to tail, making some good speed around this track. If they started battling, that would bring everybody else into play. It looks like this back four now with Matt Malone at the head could make a run back towards the front. If they can catch up to Levi Powell and Matty Gwillem, they could link their draft power. See if they got anything for anybody. Let's go ahead and take a look at what else is going on.
Out.
Perhaps we have some inside information from Matt Malone. He just set his fastest lap of the session, riding in 5th place, looking to close. All right, here we have shots of them exiting the S's onto the long straight down to the carousel. The leaders have stretched that gap to almost 4 seconds. They seem to be making good speed over the rest of the field. Levi Powell and Matty Gwill not able to make inroads despite their best efforts. It looks like they have swapped positions, so maybe that working together is over with. They're realizing with less than 10 minutes to go here, it's every man for himself. Too much talking, gotta drink some water. Oh no, Matty Gwill gets loose, exit the boot, and he's into the wall. Matty Gwill's race comes to an end after a fairly clean run. Unfortunately, that's going to be race over for him. That promotes Matt Malone to 4th place, chasing down Levi Powell. Levi Powell's got to be feeling that pressure now, and Malone, a master of making sure he uses up all his incident points in a hosted session, is going to use those incident points to get as much speed as he can up towards Levi Powell and try to take that final podium spot. There's a good shot of all the cars that have made themselves out of this race. That is, entered the pit lane permanently. And still the two Jeffreys out front, minding their business. 5-second gap now to P3. It would take a major battle between the two of them to bring anybody else into this race for the win. Further back, Mark Cohn is still hanging on barely to the back end of the draft of Matt Malone. And behind him, we have Joshua Lloyd and Aki Halvarenta. Scott Josie all the way up to 8th place after an early error at the end of the lap. Aaron Bray, after getting his fast repair, is still in 9th place. And that's all the cars we have left running in this event, folks.
Oh, sorry.
When it's a hosted event, people go all out. Oh, it looks like we had an incident here. It looks like Aki has caused another casualty. He tried to go deep into the S's? Where is that? No, that's at the end of the boot. I'm lost right now. Where are we? Oh, that's into the carousel. And he tried to make a move here on Joshua Lloyd, and ends up getting into the back of him, and that sends both of them off the track. So there's two more making their exit to the pit lane out of this race. Levi Powell still holding down third place, but Matt Malone trying to chase him down. Less than 2/10 off his rear bumper at this point. With the draft, he should be able to close. The two Jeffries now have a 5.3 second gap out front with only 5 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this race. There we go. Get you guys some standings on the screen so you can see a little bit of what's going on. All right, here we go. Levi Powell going to try to get defensive. Matt Malone close to his rear bumper now. Two Jeffries now have a 6-second gap. Levi Powell looking like he's getting to be a master of the using the incident points when they matter the most. That gave Levi a heck of a run down the straight here, but Malone will still be trying to move down to the carousel. I'm almost sure of it. Let's keep our eyes peeled on this one. Our leaders still now finally side by side into the carousel as we approach the second to last lap of this race. Jeffrey makes a move on Jeffrey. That's right. Robichaud finally takes the lead away from Schnackle, but I had Schnackle come back on me a couple of times on the inside here. Robichaud boxes him off, though, close there to the front bumper. And close to a collision between the two Jeffreys. First time we've seen action between these two. If they battle too much, they could lose 5 seconds here in the next couple of laps, and Malone could be back on the prowl looking for the win of this race after he started in 14th place. Fantastic that we had this many people show up for a Saturday afternoon hosted event to send off this Mustang FR 500S, a car we've loved for so long and has been around for 15 years or so in iRacing, and now it has no official series left to race in. Looks like Matt Malone did finally get a move done here on Levi Powell. Let's rewind the clock a little bit. Looks like we go back. He gets a better exit out of the toe of the boot and is able to run it down that straight. And once you have the inside going into this right-hander right here, it's pretty much a done deal. He seals it there. Although Powell gets a pretty good run around the outside, I'm pretty sure if we go back to live pictures, we will see Malone ahead of Powell. As we get further into this race, we should be just about on the last lap. I believe there's one more after this. Jeffries are side by side again. This is going to cost him time. This is definitely going to cost him some time. They're swapping back and forth for the lead of this race. A little rub bump action down into the toe of the boot. They're neck and neck. Schnackle not giving him any quarter and touching his quarter all at the same time. Oh, he gets loose. Jeffrey Robichaud gets loose, and Schnackle able to accelerate ahead down that straight. But Robichaud should be able to fall back into his draft. And they definitely have lost a whole second to Matt Malone over this lap. Takes about 2 minutes to lap this track in the Ford Mustang. And we have just under 2 minutes remaining, so coming to the line now, they should be getting the white flag. Schnackle wide and into the wall. That gives Robichaud the chance here, but looks like he was able to recover, somehow able to keep his speed and momentum up despite making pretty heavy contact with that outside wall, but now he gets super loose coming through the final corners. Those tires appear to be fairly hot on Jeff Schnackle's car as he is really struggling with any rear end grip on that, and if we scan back, Matt Malone is pushing that Mustang to the limit. Over 15 minutes gone in this race. We're almost on 20 minutes. That's the white flag in the air from Barney, our flag holder. And we are ready for the last lap action here. Levi Powell's not going to give up that last place of the podium very easily, but these Jeffries have stopped collaborating and have let everyone else back into this race. Schnackle's losing it through the S's. He holds on to it. What a slide. His car seems to have some kind of damage on the rear end that is making that rear end step out like crazy every time he's trying to corner right now. That is going to be a major detriment to his speed down this straight, and that has let Matt Malone back in for a chance at second place in this race. Schnackle's going to be really struggling through these long sweep corners. Yeah, that car will not settle down for him. He's got no stability in the back end. Oh, he's going to be overtaken by Matt Malone. Around the outside, through the boot section of the track. He's going to get it done. The other Jeffrey's not that far up the road. Schnackle, hold on to it. He almost lost it there and took out all of our field. There's only about 5 cars left in contention here, and he just about killed every one of them. Schnackle falls further back. The other Jeffrey still leading this race out front. Matt Malone brought it all the way
really
up now to second place. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. Interfering with the race. Commentators interfering with the race. Malone sliding it out of the final corners.
Right next to you, as close as you got.
And that is going to pretty much wrap it up. We're going to have Jeffrey Robichaud bringing home the win in the second 20-minute race here in the Mustang Farewell hosted session. Great win. 2 Jeffries bring home the checkered flag. Jeffrey Robichaud and Jeffrey Schnackle. Matt Malone coming from 14th to 2nd in this one. Great race out of him. Levi Powell as well, and Mark Cohn bringing home the 3rd and 4th place spots. And then we have Jeffrey Schnackle still managed to finish 5th despite terrible wheel damage to his car that was causing him to barely get it around the track. And Scott Josie bringing it home 6th place. That'll about wrap it up for this one. Everybody else has pretty much wrecked out at this point. Hosted event, leave it all on the table, folks. Well, that about wraps it up for this Mustang send-off race. It was a fun event, and ultimately, I hope that everybody else enjoyed it as much as I did. Even though I didn't get to participate in the second race since I wrecked out so terribly, this was definitely an exciting way to send this car off. Still bummed that we don't have it in a regular type of session anymore here in iRacing, but what are you going to do? That's pretty much the last you'll see of a Mustang packed field other than AMS. Make sure you guys tune in Tuesday nights. It'll be live on my stream, and I'll be putting the videos up on YouTube, so make sure you check that out. And thanks you all for watching. We will see you the next time.